Good morning and welcome to today's podcast. I'm Alvin, here to guide you through an in-depth analysis of one of the most pressing global issues unfolding in our time. As we dissect these events, it's crucial to appreciate how they don't merely fill headlines, but resonate deeply through the corridors of international diplomacy and affect millions of lives across the globe. The narrative dominating the news cycle this week is centered on the escalating military conflict in the Middle East, involving Iran, the United States, and Israel. This conflict is not just a localized skirmish, it's a multifaceted geopolitical crisis with far-reaching implications that could shape the future of international relations in a region already fraught with historical complexities. To understand the gravity of this conflict, we must first set the stage with some context. Over the past few years, tensions in the Middle East have been simmering, influenced by long-standing political grievances, religious disparities, and territorial disputes. The involvement of powerful nations like the United States and Israel has only added layers of complexity to these existing conflicts. The latest developments have seen military strikes expanding beyond Iran to involve multiple neighboring countries, indicating a significant escalation that threatens regional stability. This crisis was triggered by several factors, including previous military engagements, allegations of nuclear proliferation, and the ever-present shadow of proxy battles fought on various fronts in the region. For Iran, its nuclear ambitions have been a point of contention with the West, particularly the United States and Israel, who perceive a nuclear-armed Iran as an existential threat. This has led to a cycle of sanctions and negotiations, which at times have seemed promising, but often reverted to confrontation. The current conflict is not just about military might, but also about influence and control. Iran's strategic location and its alliances with non-state actors across the Middle East give it considerable sway. Meanwhile, Israel, with its advanced military capabilities and strategic alliances, particularly with the United States, seeks to ensure its security in an environment it sees as increasingly hostile. The United States' involvement further complicates the issue. Historically, the U.S. has maintained a significant military and political presence in the Middle East. Its interests are diverse, ranging from securing energy resources to countering terrorism and upholding commitments to its allies. In this conflict, the U.S. plays a dual role, both as a military backer of Israel and a diplomatic player attempting to curb Iran's regional influence. This duality often puts the U.S. in a challenging position, trying to balance military interventions with diplomatic overtures. What's particularly concerning about the current situation is the potential for broader regional conflict. With military actions spilling over into neighboring countries, there's the risk of a domino effect, where regional powers might feel compelled to choose sides, exacerbating existing rivalries and perhaps igniting new ones. The humanitarian consequences are also significant. As strikes intensify, civilian casualties are inevitable, leading to increased displacement and a humanitarian crisis that could overwhelm already strained resources in the region. From a diplomatic perspective, responses have been mixed. Some nations call for immediate ceasefire and dialogue, while others might see the unfolding events as opportunities to advance their strategic interests. The United Nations, as always, is in a precarious position, tasked with mediating peace but often constrained by the political will of its member states. Looking ahead, the implications of this conflict are profound. Economically, the instability could disrupt oil supplies, affecting global markets, and leading to economic repercussions far beyond the Middle East. Politically, the conflict could redefine alliances, with countries reassessing their foreign policy priorities and strategic partnerships. Socially, the impact on the populations caught in the crossfire is devastating, with long-term consequences for regional demographics and social structures. In conclusion, as we analyze the unfolding events in the Middle East, it's essential to approach the situation with a nuanced perspective, recognizing not only the direct implications, but also the underlying issues driving these conflicts. These are not problems with simple solutions. They require concerted international effort, genuine dialogue, and a commitment to peace that transcends political rhetoric. As we continue to monitor this situation, let us remain hopeful for a resolution that prioritizes human life and stability. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, stay informed and engaged with the world around you.